Hi, this is Ian Zepp with M43. If you're watching this video, you probably saw our executive summary for the same topic and want to know a little bit more about how this is actually done behind the scenes. Okay, so what we have here is we have a custom Visualforce page that displays the account detail section and a single related list with a map on the left, a brief list of summarized contacts, and then a hidden section here that displays some extra information about contacts. Now this is the normal view of an account in Salesforce. So we have our detail, we have all our related lists. For this demonstration, I've gone ahead and just put the detail portion at the top with the contacts related list at the bottom. Now this is the Visualforce code that was used to produce the page with the maps on it. The bulk of this contains mapping code and table code. The detail portion at the top is one single line of Visualforce page, Visualforce tags. That apex:"detail" tag is this entire top section. This contacts related list is everything else. So let's step through this one section at a time. So we have our contacts related list, which is a page block. We have our related list table here, which is a page block table. We have down here in a hidden section that you can't see yet, but you'll see in a little bit, we have another page block section. And then over here on the left, we are displaying an embedded Google map. So here is what the code behind the scenes looks like. So we've got our page block that defines what our related list is going to look like. At the top we are using this action function tag. Now this action function allows us to create a JavaScript named function and then use that in a callback operation to refresh information about the contact that we've selected for display. We have a page block section with two columns. That allows us to evenly split half of the related list page block for displaying contacts and the other half for the Google Maps display. We have a page block table that's embedded, and we have on-click JavaScript handlers that do two things. The first thing is to call a JavaScript function to update the selected contact, and it passes in the ID of the contact for that particular row. The second thing that it does is call another JavaScript function that tells Google Maps to go out, use this mailing address, geocode it, and then center the map at that particular location. Down below we have another page block section that displays details about the contact. And then finally we have our Google Maps section with the script, a little bit of jQuery embedded in here. Instead of using a traditional onload, a body onload, we're actually using a document.ready anonymous function. And then we have our geocoding method, which tells Google, hey, I have this address, can you give me the latitude and longitude for it? And then once you've got that, go ahead and put it on the map. So here's what it looks like in action. We click on a particular contact, and it does two things. The first thing that it does is it calls back to the server and says, hey Salesforce, I need to get all the related information for this particular contact. And then while that's happening, it also goes out to Google and it says to Google, I need the latitude and longitude, and please center the map on this location. Now, a couple of UI niceties. You can see that there's a checkbox set up next to the contact that you've most recently selected. So even though the contact name is displayed down here at the bottom, it will put a checkbox up so that you can easily see which one you've centered on. Google is also smart enough to keep the zoom levels intact when you move from contact to contact. And we can do hybrid if we zoom in very far. We can see the addressing changing. I'll cover some of these in detail in our second video.